Hi boys and girls, today we're going to be creating different values of blue. So the first thing you're going to want to do is fold your paper in half and then fold it in half again. Now Mrs. Walker may have already done this for you, and if I did, that's okay. That will save us some time. So what you should have is you should be able to see, I don't know if you can see this, but you should be able to see 4 different sections on your paper. Do you see where those fold lines are? It makes 4 separate sections. We're going to leave one of them white. That's going to be our snow, okay? Because we're going to actually let our penguin walk around in this. But to start with, before I do any painting, I need to write my name and class code on the back of my paper, okay? And you're either in KA, or maybe you're in KB, just write yours, or KC. And if you're with me at Grant Wood, you might be in K1, K2, or K3. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use our pure color, which is our blue, and we're going to paint one end of our paper blue. And you're going to want a messy mat for this, because this paint, we're going to paint it right off the edges of our paper, okay? So let me get my messy mat. Okay, I am back with my messy mat, and I guess I wanted to show you this. So we're going to be starting by painting the pure blue on one end, and we're going to leave the opposite end white. Okay, so here we go. You're going to take your blue, and you're just going to paint, paint, paint right up to that fold line. So my fold line's right about here. I'm going to stop right at that fold line. So take your paint and paint that whole area all the way to the edges blue. Okay, oops, I gotta hold on to it because it's trying to move around on me. All right, then when you're done doing that, your brush still has some blue paint in it, doesn't it? Okay, so that's good. Don't dip back in the blue, okay? I already have blue in this, and I don't want any more on my brush. I'm just going to take my brush with a little bit of blue in it, and I'm going to stir it into my white paint. You see what's happening to my white paint? Yeah, it's turning a light blue, okay? And you don't have to mix it all in, just mix in enough. You can always dip back. Ooh, I've got a lot of in my brush, don't I? I'm going to keep pushing my white paint towards the center so it doesn't go off the piece of paper, and stir it in the middle. Then push it back to the middle and stir, stir, stir. Ooh, look at that beautiful light blue I've got there. Okay, now this is my lightest blue. I'm going to add more blue to this to make a medium blue. So that means I want the lightest blue to be right here. Remember we said we were going to leave one of them white. So this one right here in between, that's the one we're going to put the light blue on. So I'm going to paint my light blue right here. Okay, it wants to drip. I got to be careful. Okay. So now I have my lightest blue, which is really close to my white, and I have my darkest blue. This is where we're going to take another scoop of the blue. So I'm going to scoop into my blue and stir it into my white. Actually, I could probably stir them both together, couldn't I? I'm going to make a medium blue, so I'm going to stir them both together. I'm leaving a little bit of this in case you're sharing with a partner, so you want to make sure your partner has enough of that. And hopefully they finished using that before you mixed it in. Okay, now I'm ready to paint this one in here. So I should have 3 different values of blue, shouldn't I? I should have my medium blue in the middle, my light blue over here closest to the white, and my dark blue on this side. Now next week we're going to make a penguin. I'm going to turn this. And we're going to let him walk around in the snow, and this is the sky behind him. Isn't that beautiful? All right, have fun.